Hello, Michelle Eaton here again, and today we're going to be looking at buying additional domain names. You may want an additional domain name if you want the local domain name extension as well as your .com, or if you want to purchase your business name domain as well as a search engine friendly name. Please note you do not need to create more than one website. I will show you how to direct your domain names to just one website. So here we are at Godaddy.com. You'll find a link for this at the bottom of the video, below the video. Let's say we've already got our free .com as I showed you before, but we do want the .co.uk. You type in the name that you want and click go, and it's still available. So if we wish to add that, we click the orange button here to add to the cart. And if you have a look on the right here, order summary, one domain pending registration, which is birmingham-hairdressers.co.uk. Click continue to registration. And here we go, don't miss your chance to get the .com, the .net, the .info, blah-de-blah. We don't want any of that, so don't show this again, and no thanks. Okay, now I've already got an account with Godaddy. If you have, you can log in on the left here. If not, you need to create your domain registration information. Anything that's got the little red asterisk at the start means it's required information, so you do need to fill that in. So if you go through, make sure your email address is correct, because obviously your confirmation will be going to that email. So if I fill this in just so I can show you the next screen, and click next. So now we come on to the domain settings. You can choose your registration length. For a .co.uk domain, the only option is to register for 2 years. If you was buying a .com, you'd have the option of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years or 10 years. But with the .co.uk it is set to 2 years. And then click next. We'll just choose the standard and click next. The next stage is to activate your domain. You don't need hosting. We don't need email, we can set our email anyway. So we don't need any of that, so just click next. And here we are reviewing the shopping cart. One domain, 2 year registration, $19.98. You can round up for charity if you wish on the right here, 2 cents, and they'll match it. For now I'm just going to continue to check out. So here's the account information we'd already put in. Login information, you get a login ID, and you choose your password hint, call-in pin. If you click the little question mark, it does tell you what it is, 4-digit number to verify your identity. And then your email. How did you hear about us? You can click this one here, referred by someone, a friend, and then continue to check out. And so we come to the payments screen. Here we can select our payment method. I've logged back in to my account. Obviously I don't want to set up a second account. So the information, personal information is filled in, billing information on the left. And in the middle box you can enter your credit card information. I have got a PayPal account and I generally prefer to pay by PayPal, so I'm going to select the box at the top that says PayPal, and I've got a saved PayPal profile, so I'm going to use that. It just saves me entering the information all over again. So as you can see, it's saved my profile here. And then I can go to agree to the terms and place the order for $19.98. So I'm going to place that order now. And there we have it. Thank you, Michelle. Your order is complete. Save now on the special offers below. And there's my order summary. That order summary should also go to my email. So go ahead, get your domain name purchased, and then I'll show you what you need to do to set up that domain on your host. So now we come to bluehost.com, and we're going to click the button in the right hand side at the top, the control panel login. Enter your domain and password and click login. Your login details for Bluehost and for Godaddy should be emailed to you. Here we are at the C panel, and if we scroll down, we're going to scroll down to where it says domains, and we're going to click on this one, Domain Manager. All the domain names you've got will be listed on the left hand side. What we're going to do is we're going to assign a domain to our cPanel account. So we select that one there. Type in the domain that we're going to add, which is the domain that we've just purchased, Birmingham Hairdressers, and it was .co.uk. And as you can see on the right here, it's verifying the domain. Now if you look further down to step 2, to verify the ownership, we have to point the name servers for the domain to Bluehost, and those are the name servers there, ns1.bluehost.com and ns2.bluehost.com. The name servers are currently set to NS29 domain control, which are obviously name servers that Godaddy are using. So what we need to do, if we highlight that first one there, right click and copy that, and then let's go over to Godaddy, to log in at the top here. I'm going to click on my account, and we're going to look at our domains. So I need to scroll through and find the one that I need. There we go. birminghamhairdressers.co.uk. So if we click launch over here on the right, here's all our information for our domain. Now don't worry about any of this. All we need is the name servers here at the bottom, and what we need to do is click set name servers. So we're going to click the last one here. I have specific name servers for my domains. We're going to highlight that first one, and we're going to right click and paste that one there. And the second one we want to paste in, but of course that was NS2. So now we've put the name pointed to our Bluehost servers. So we're going to click OK. The changes can take 2 hours. Sometimes it can take 48 hours for the changes to take effect. They are just estimates. Usually I've found within 10-20 minutes it's all finished, sorted, but I have known it take a couple of days before, so it's possible. So if we click OK, and then we'll come back over to Bluehost, and we're going to type that in again to see if it's recognised it yet. So if we just type that in, .co.uk, let's verify the domain again. Yeah, it's not saying that it's changed just yet, so that we're going to have to wait just a little bit until the new name servers are set, and we'll come back to that. I've left it about 10 minutes to wait for the name servers to change over, and I'm back at Bluehost to see if that's completed. So I'll just scroll down as before to the domain manager, click on that, and click again, assign a domain to your cPanel account. I'm going to type in my new domain again, .co.uk, verifying the domain, and now we see that the ownership is verified. The named servers have changed and they're now set to Bluehost, the Bluehost servers. So that's fine. Now for step 3, this is very important. If you are just adding a second domain, so you've just added a .co.uk and you're going to point it at the .com that you originally set up with Bluehost, then all you need to do is choose this option here, a park domain. All that does, it points to the same directory as your primary domain. So if I'd have set up Bluehost with birminghamhairdressers.com, then that would be my primary domain, and all I would do with the .co.uk that I've just purchased, I would set it to be parked, and it will point to the main domain birminghamhairdressers.com. I wouldn't have to do anything else. All the work I would do would be on the .com, and the .co.uk would point to that. This will only work as a park domain to point to your primary domain. If you've got lots of different domains, you can redirect it to another website address, but you'd have to do that using redirection, which we're not going to go into here. For me, I've just bought the .co.uk as a standalone domain, so I'm going to use it as an add-on domain. It's going to point to a different subdirectory to my primary account, and it gives me the ability to make it look like an entirely different website, which indeed it will be. So we're going to add mine on as an add-on domain, and then as step 4, we choose the add-on directory and subdomain. So we can leave it at the default Birmingham Hairdressers Co. I think I'll just call that Birmingham Hairdressers, that'll be simpler. So it's going to be in my main directory in a subdirectory called Birmingham Hairdressers. You don't need to worry about the subdomain, that will be created automatically. And then we click down here on Add Domain. So now we come back to the main page, and here we can see that our new domain is listed here, birmingham-hairdressers.co.uk. And now, just to check that the name has propagated completely, if we go to a new window, type in our website address, we can now see that Bluehost screen. Obviously we haven't set our website up yet, but we now know that when we type in the domain name, it's being directed to Bluehost. So in the next video we'll look at setting up our website.